to another exciting week of Motor City Wrestling right here on Continental Cablevision. I'm your host, Coach Curt, along with Scott Sellers, Dave Carr, and gorgeous Wistella. We're right around the corner from Fraser Falcon Arena on May the 30th and Ladbroke DRC May the 31st.
We've got hot action then, we've got hot action today. But Coach, you're so casual today. What's the deal, you know?
I was wondering that myself.
You know, we're dressed up, and you're kind of... There's a reason. There's got to be.
The last time that White Lightning was scheduled on a broadcast, interference by Man Mountain, Lancaster, and the Gypsy. We are prepared this time. We are going to take the match today, and we're going to take the title in Fraser.
Well, good luck to you, Coach. I know your protege is going to be on the card today, and you're going to have your hands full.
We'll be taking it to him. Of course, we open up with the big tag bout. We've got the USA duo of Denny USA Kass going in against the Nightmares, and a couple of youngsters then, Scott.
Absolutely. It's the Spartan, Greg Bobchick, going up against Johnny Paradise. As you alluded to, two young and upcoming wrestlers, both looking to make a big name for himself.
And then it's the White Lightning. He'll be in the ring against Krusher Kline, all 340 pounds of him. We should have an exciting show to lead into that Fraser and Ladbroke card. Thanks for coming. Let's send it up to our ring announcer, gorgeous Wistella.
Well, thank you once again, Coach Curt. And first off, we'd like to introduce our referee for this evening's matches. It's the Huckster, A.T. Huck. You're looking good. You're looking good. Our first match of the evening is a tag team matchup. It features the team, a combined weight of 439 pounds. The team of Dennis Kass and Corporal Darryl Daniels. And their opponents, they hail from Elm Street at an unknown weight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nightmares!
Well, Scott, the last time we saw the Nightmares on live television, they broke the ring.
Well, as you notice, they don't have the bats in tow this time because I think they've been barred from ringside after the shenanigans that took place last time.
Well, I tell you what, that St. Patrick's Day show was something, and yes, the bats have been barred from ringside. The Nightmares were threatened with suspension. We've got Badlands Rex Bodie on suspension because of an earlier incident on our TV tapings. The ASPCA complains that he squashed a dove. He's been suspended by Motor City Wrestling. We have the bell, and we're underway with our first bout of this last opportunity. We'll have to talk to you before the show at Fraser Falcon Arena, where White Lightning will take the title from Man Mountain, Lancaster. And, of course, we're also on that weekend at Ladbroke DRC, a title versus title match. The Midwest Tag Champion Riot Squad in against the U.S. Tag Champions, the Wild Bunch. But I'll tell you what, one of these two teams, if they can pull off an impressive win here, they'd be in line for a shot at one of those two belts, or just the unified titles if we manage to get a clean winner out at Ladbroke. Denny Kass, the veteran of the duo, he's been around a long time. Darryl Daniels just turned pro last year straight out of Desert Storm.
But he's been very impressive in his short stay.
Well, as I alluded to on many a different program, he served 6 months overseas in Desert Storm, and he is probably, if not one of the most popular stars, he's got to be pretty close to the top.
Denny Kass is going to make certain that he gets this match underway to a proper start. Nightmare backs him into the corner, lays in a punch. Hold on!
Oh, my!
Number one on Denny Kass.
Excellent maneuver by number one. And how do you tell them apart?
Nightmare number 2 has Nightmare written across the keister. I keep reminding you of these things, Phil. You should write them down.
Yeah, but that's why you do play-by-play. You have to know the difference.
Flying lariat by Nightmare number 2. And Denny Kass is covered. A 2 count by referee Huck, but that's all. Denny Kass is able to kick out.
Kass in trouble early.
Brings him down. Just a 1. Impressive kick out.
Absolutely. Kass he has a lot of fight left in him, Coach. He's not ready to bow out of this one just yet.
Kass sends his man into the rope. And a big backdrop. They almost almost took the lighting grid out.
Unbelievable heights on that one, considering their limitations here.
Kass again. Let's see if he goes for the same maneuver. Try something different. Reverse flying elbow. Kass now has taken control. Only a one count, though. The big nightmare outweighing Kass by a good 25 pounds.
Kass really seemed to open up his repertoire. Normally he likes to stick with the technical stuff, but he's really gone out, and all of a sudden he's been on the receiving end.
2 count following a flying shoulder tackle. The nightmare. Uh-oh, Kass shoots underneath, gets the tag. Here comes the corporal. Oh, and he's met by a big clothesline.
Oh, my.
Well, the crowd loved him as he came in, but he quickly learned that experience is on the side of the nightmare. Here we go again. Oh, to the chin.
He's going to be spitting those molars real quick if this keeps up.
The nightmare to the right in the lights. Oh, driver by the Nightmares.
Oh, there's no way. There is no way Daniels can get up. The only way he can get up is by being helped up.
A spike pile driver. Are you kidding me? This kid just keeps coming back. You got to wonder if he can recover from that one.
I wonder if he is coming back. I think they're just lifting him up and laying some more in. I don't think he knows where he is right now.
No way. There's no way you get up from a spike pile driver, especially delivered with the force that the Nightmares delivered that with.
We got a 2 count on that last one. Both Nightmares in. Remember, they've got up to a count of 4 for one of them to get out. Double reverse elbow. The Huckster wants to send Nightmare number 2 out. He says, no, I'll stick around. Nightmare number 1 heads to the apron. Meanwhile, the corporal is on the canvas. An extra elbow for Kass. 4 minutes into this match, TV time limit of 15.
Uh-oh. What do we got
Referee
here?
Huck wants to send him back.
He's got brass knuckles. He grabbed the brass knuckles. He went to the trunk and jammed the brass knuckles into the throat of Corporal Daniels. Very slick, very slick. Momentarily distracted, and the foreign object in the trunk of Nightmare number... Turn around, would you please?
Nightmare sends the corporal into the ropes. He comes off. Oh, double thrust right under the chin. That'll snap a windpipe.
These guys are so experienced. They know the rules inside and out. They know all the blind spots of the referees, and they are taking full advantage of it.
He's choking him against the rope. The referee makes him break. Oh, and he gets choked on the ropes again by the Nightmare on the outside. The referee is talking to Nightmare number 1. Meantime, though, Daniels is caught in the corner. Wait a minute. Nightmare, I don't know what's going on. Kass now finally accepts the challenge to come in. Meantime, the corporal's getting choked in the corner. The corporal is in trouble. Both the Nightmares are doubling on him. The referee gets over there. I think they were choking him with the tag rope out of the sight of the referee.
Exactly. That's exactly what they were doing.
They're back to the rope again.
Daniels is being hung out to dry. What a beating this young man has taken.
Oh, no.
More viciousness by
Corporal
the
is
Nightmare.
down and now out. Let's see if he gets an assist back in. No, he's going to have
No!
Corporal on the ground. His partner Kass comes over to see how he's doing. Let's see what happens. Kass rolls his partner back in. He cannot substitute for him on the outside. They'll have to make a legal tag. The Nightmares do that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Coach Curt, but Daniels has yet to mount any form of offense against the Nightmares.
Oh! Clothesline after he'd been thrown to the turnbuckle. Daniels down on the canvas 6.5 minutes into this match. I think they're taunting him now.
Yeah, it's just, if he can't get a tag, it's going to be a matter of time. If he can't get a tag, it's just a matter of time.
Fist drop by the Nightmare as the referee sends Kass back. Oh! Oh, I'll tell you what, the Nightmares have shown their experience in this bout. Let's see what'll happen now. Ooh! The corporal onto the outside, onto the floor.
They've also shown total disdain for the rules. Boy, they're bending them at every opportunity.
Corporal back into the ring. Denny Kass is trying to get his partner and the crowd fired up to see if they can mount a quick comeback here. Corporal, does he make a tag? No, I think he missed.
Boy, that was close.
Back into the rope.
Drop kick.
Both men, the Corporal's going to the wrong corner. He doesn't know where he is. Let's see. Finally, he tags Kass. Here comes Denny Kass with nightmare number one.
Down hard on the floor.
Now Kass, belly to back suplex. He puts the other nightmare down. Wait a minute, that's not the legal man. That's not the legal man in the ring. He's going to bring nightmare number one back in. We've got a quick restart. We've got a restart.
Unbelievable.
Credit the referee for knowing which man was legal. He forced a restart when he put in the 3 count, realized which nightmare was which, and restarted the match. Unfortunately, the Corporal is going to be the recipient here of some more punishment on behalf of the Nightmares.
The Nightmares taking their wrath out on the young Corporal. He's just being punished at this time.
Kass comes back in again. Wait, there's that foreign object again. He pulls the Corporal right across the cranium. We got the count. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3.
Oh, you could have counted to 100. Unbelievable.
In 8 minutes, 38 seconds, the winner, the Nightmares.
All right, we'll be back with more Motor City Wrestling on Continental Cable.
Attention, the Detroit Zoo will open in 5 minutes.
My lines! I can't sing out of my lines, Alpha.
My makeup.
Ba 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 boo.
Okay, guys, this way.
Wrong way, guys.
Now it's going, Melvin.
Hey, this place is a zoo. Visit the Detroit Zoo and see how the stars live.
Okay, what's the ideal peak to valley on a 32-amp cascade? 4.2 decibels.
At Continental Cablevision, we send our people to school every year to make sure you get the best service possible.
What's the average level behind a customer CD set? 0 dBmV. Beautiful. Last question. What is the most important component of the entire system? The customer. We're ready. Let's go to school.
Continental Cablevision, we're number one because we make you number one.
Motor City Wrestling is available by calling the MCW hotline at 313-795-9490 for all the latest news concerning events in your area, including the show at Fraser Falcon Arena Saturday night, May the 30th at 7:45 p.m. Man Mountain Lancaster puts the Midwest belt on the line against the White Lightning. The next afternoon is Ladbroke DRC in Livonia, as we'll have a tag unification match, the Wild Bunch against the Riot Squad, with the U.S. belts on the line against the Midwest belt. Midwest All Pro Wrestling is available by calling 313-725-3531. There's the address on your screen if you want to write promoter Mike Tellis. Other MCW-affiliated promotions include Midwest Championship Wrestling in Jackson Center, Ohio. Promoter Jim Painter at 513-596-6987. And Independent Championship Wrestling and Body Slammers Wrestling Gym is in Lima, Ohio. Call 419-228-0245. Monthly shows at the Lima, Ohio Civic Center. We got a good crowd on hand here, and we're about to get to our next bout. Let's send it up to our ring announcer, Gorgeous Wistella.
Thanks once again, Coach Curt. Our next match is a singles contest. Introducing first, he hails from Fantasy Island, weighing 237 pounds, Johnny Paradise. Paradise has some fans. And his opponent hails from East Lansing, Michigan. He weighs 240 pounds. The Spartan, Greg Bobchick.
All right, we've got a matchup with two guys that on the Irish Donnybrook Battle Royal right here on Continental back on March the 17th refused to wrestle each other. Actually, I should say that Paradise refused to wrestle Bobchick, who was in the ring practically the entire Battle Royal, only to lose out to the last man in, Scott the Rock Stevens. He said he wanted to wait till he got a one-on-one confrontation with the former Michigan State alum. So, here it is. Johnny Paradise, top contender for the belt that Scott the Rock used to hold, the Northern States title.
These two are excellent athletes. I mean, just take one look at these guys' physiques, and you know that they spend hours upon hours in the gym.
Bobchick wrestles extensively for the South Atlantic Pro organization down in the Virginias and the Carolinas, where the German Stormtrooper is the champion. Ooh. Nice kick by the Spartan.
What elevation. He was up in the lights. Paradise doesn't seem to be running his mouth right now, Curt.
Now he's taking a breather and getting his bearings. He's a youngster, hasn't been a pro very long. Just a 2-year pro, but he was trained by that wily veteran, Charlie Fulton, down at the Monster Factory in Marion, Ohio. Here's a guy whose role models are Mr. Perfect and Rick Rude, so what does that tell you? Oh, nice hip lock takeover. Paradise is to the outside of the ring.
That's an excellent display of technical wrestling by the Spartan Greg Bobchick. Tremendous. He must have got through 10, 12 maneuvers, 10, 12 holds in just a matter of 10, 15 seconds. Excellent.
Side headlock by Bobchick.
And a maneuver like that can really be painful, Curt, when it's applied by such a powerhouse as Bobchick.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Frankensteiner maneuver. Oh. Bobchick has said that his idol is Scott Steiner, and it's rather evident.
He did that from a dead stand. He just went straight up and made that maneuver. Not jumping into the rope. Incredible.
Inside cradle. It's a 2-count kick out by the big man. Nice move by Johnny Paradise. And an elbow drop to the back of the head.
Speaking of Scott Steiner, Paradise has wrestled against both the Legion of Doom and the Steiner brothers on TV.
I'll tell you what, I would love to get these guys out to Fraser Arena. Both of them have tentative bookings in late May in this area, provided Bobchick is not traveling. So we'd like to get him out to Fraser Arena. Oh, nice power slam by Johnny Paradise, a 2-count, and that's all. He's going to take him up, maintains control. Let's see if we go for the vertical or the snap suplex maneuver. It's a high, oh, he's up into the lighting grid. That brings him down.
Oh, my. Oh.
This kid, as arrogant as he is, he gets the job done.
Tell you what, this is the best matchup of young talent I think we have seen in the last couple of months.
Way too casual a cover. You know, it's one thing, to be arrogant, but another thing is to win the matches that you should win, and he should have just won that one right there.
Chin lock underneath. The referee making certain it's not a chokehold. I'll tell you what, both of these guys have shown some excellent offensive. Oh my! Gets it out with the chin buster. Excellent offensive and defensive wrestling.
Both guys recuperating right now. They've each absorbed a lot of punishment in this match. Clothesline. Oh.
Let's see what happens with this. The referee Huck is going to count him out.
Neither one is moving at all.
Hopefully they'll get up before the 10 count.
Are they both out?
They could be out. This could be a no contest. That's exactly what it is.
A double knockout at 4:22. A double knockout. There is no winner. Hopefully, we can get a rematch between these two at Fraser or at Ladbroke. We'll be back with White Lightning on Motor City Wrestling on Continental Cable.
Quality Control wants us over at Tower 5. They're upgrading reception again. Tower 5 is 517 feet tall, Ed.
At Continental Cablevision, we'll go to any length to make sure your picture's perfect.
I don't see those guys from Quality Control around, Ed. I do. You don't suppose they'll come down for this, do you, Ed? Do you?
Continental Cablevision, we're number one because we make you number one.
His doctors told us he'd lived longer than any other patient they'd had with acute myelocytic leukemia. He lived because of his own strength of will, because of support from many others, and because of loving gifts from people he didn't even know. People like you.
When you give blood, you give somebody another chance to spend time with their dad. Please call 494-2800 and make an appointment to give blood.
Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let's go right to our next matchup. Introducing from St. Louis, Missouri, he weighs 340 pounds. Here is Krusher Kline. And his opponent is led to the ring by his manager, Coach Curt, and his protege, Bobcat Blair. He's hailed from the halls of justice, weighing 239 pounds, the White Lightning. Bigger man, he has wrestled Man Mountain Lancaster on a number of occasions, so the size really shouldn't affect White Lightning. He's used to it. Well, Lightning hasn't even had a chance to get his jacket off yet. Kline's showing a more aggressive nature this week, Phil. Unbelievable start here. White Lightning isn't even out of his jacket. Lightning getting it going back. Oh, he starts it up with the fisted firing. Oh, here we go again. Not again. Big drop kick. I had enough of you a month ago. What are you doing back here now? Something you're not aware of, and I know White Lightning is, Campa, is there's a standard clause in Man Mountain Lancaster's contract that says we are entitled at our discretion to a scouting match, not title for an upcoming opponent. Please. We've got the match. Are you serious? Yes, I am. Read it in the contract. Do your homework. We are going to exercise our option right now. We want our option exercised right now. We want a non-title scouting match right now. We want a non-title scouting match right now. Let's see what the coach has to say. Let's see what the coach has to say. What's up? Contract, non-title scouting match at our discretion. I know you didn't read it. We want it now. We read our contract. We know what's down the road in the small print. We know you put it in Japanese. We're ready for you right now. You're on. Then let's have it.
It is quiet out there. Too quiet. Something's gonna break soon. I can feel it.
We on 869 at 156 Maple, truck 17, respond.
That's us.
Nobody responds faster to service calls than Continental Cablevision.
869er. Dog chews through cable.
Big Dog. Continental Cablevision. We're number one because we make you number one.
This was an unscheduled match. It was a very little-known clause in the contract of Man Mountain Lancaster. He's entitled to one scouting match, a non-title match before the title matches, and here it is. We've got it for you right here on CTV Channel 11. And imagine Lancaster going at it right away. These two men have a total disdain for one another. They've been going at it all over the country, and here we have it right for you on television. Not only do the wrestlers have a disdain for each other, their managers, you don't invite them to the same party. You don't try to keep them out of the same city. Big drop kick by White Lightning. He's got Lancaster reeling. Arm whip into the corner. Here comes the big splash and an elbow. He's got Lancaster in trouble. Into the ropes goes Lancaster. He's got the sleeper on him. And the Gypsy's in the ring. They're bolted. The coach clothesline the Gypsy. The coach clotheslines the Gypsy. Gypsy's in trouble. The champion is going out. The champion is going out. He can't get to the rope. White Lightning's got the sleeper on. And Coach Curt has got his foot on the throat of the dreaded Gypsy. I don't know. He's got the chain. He's got the chain from the Gypsy. The champion is down. He's on the canvas. Puck is checking his arm. That's one. That's one. He's checking his arm. That's twice. That's twice. Could be out. See, that's it. That's it. The White Lightning is defeated. Man on Lancaster. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. What now? What now? They got the Gypsy in trouble. They've got the Gypsy in trouble. What are they going to do now? Here comes the chain. Oh, my. They got him with the chain to the face. The Gypsy's been sprawling. The champion. The champ is laying in the middle of the ring. The champ is in the middle of the ring. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible turn of events. The Gypsy, he's got the champion beat. He's got him asleep on the canvas in the middle of the ring. The Gypsy is reeling. He's wondering what happened. Absolutely incredible. The Gypsy's irate. Gypsy doesn't know. He's grabbing the side from the young man and trying to rip it in half. And the champion has got his crown handed to him. White Lightning, your winner is White Lightning. Dave, let's take it over to Dave Guy with Coach Curt and the White Lightning.
Boy, Coach, I don't know what to say about this. An unscheduled match you guys came out of the gate.
Here's your baby.
We knew about the contract. We knew about the scouting match. We got the Bobcat this time. No interference in the match. And this bum's out inside of 2 minutes. Fraser, the belt comes home.
That's right, Coach Curt. Fraser, no Gypsy, no belt. May 30th, Saturday, be there.
That sounds like a challenge if I've ever heard it. We're going to throw it right back to you, Phil. Take it over, guys.
Okay, Scott, incredible turn of events. But it looks as though Coach Curt got his revenge that he wanted from the Gypsy. We saw it happen here a month ago on CTV, and now the Gypsy has had his day. We've got shows coming up at Fraser and at Ladbroke. Be sure to join us. Just an absolute incredible display here by White Lightning.
White Lightning has finally proved unequivocally that he can beat Man Mountain Lancaster square in the ring as long as there's no outside interference from the Gypsy. He got great help from the Bobcat. Excellent match there.
I'll tell you what, it shows what we can do with no interference. Take a good look at it, Jeannie. You're going to see it again May the 30th. The belt's coming up.
Thanks for joining us on Motor City Wrestling.